Do you need some cosplay advice? Oh, hi, Dolores. What brings you back to Thimbleweed Park?
Bye.
See you later, Dolores. Pew, pew, pew!
That doesn't seem to work.
What good is a check stub? It doesn't prove anything. I'd need the actual canceled check as proof.
It's a can of poopsie. It's a promotional bank flyer. Open an account today and get a free toaster.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call? I wish I could get them to stop calling. How can I help, Miss Edmund?
Do I still have a checking account here? I've been cashing my checks at the convenience store because I was pretty sure my uncle had control of my accounts.
Your uncle did close all accounts associated with your name.
I see. What kind of credit can a game developer get?
That's a good one.
Oh,
you aren't kidding. Well, you could get one of our basic Federal Beige credit cards with a $100 limit and an APR of 1,232%.
No way, Jose. I think I'll pass. How are things at the bank?
Very well. Thank you for asking, Miss Edmund.
I thought maybe with all those businesses closing, the bank might be struggling a little.
Oh, not at all. Your uncle had more than enough for us to weather the town's economic downturn.
I wasn't aware Uncle Chuck was doing so well. I mean, the pillow factory was closed for years.
True, but in his final years, your uncle began liquidating several valuable assets. It was more than enough to keep him afloat.
Huh. Can you help me with this check stub?
Oh yes, this handwriting brings back a flood of memories. Too bad about Mr. Edmund. He was such a wonderful man.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, how can I help you?
I need a copy of the check that goes with this stub.
Yes, I believe I kept all of Mr. Edmund's canceled checks right here. Here it is.
Thank you.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is...
By the power of Grayskull, I greet thee.
Are there any special events happening for ThimbleCon?
We have a Ransom the Clown lookalike contest happening soon.
Who can enter the Ransom lookalike contest?
Anyone who thinks they look like Ransom the Clown. So, probably not you.
Who can enter the Ransom lookalike contest?
Anyone who thinks they look like Ransom the Clown. So, probably not you.
What are the prizes for the Ransom lookalike contest?
First prize is a licensing deal with Mega Mega Toy Company. Second prize is a gift card for facial reconstruction surgery. Third prize is an easy listening theremin record by Sykin.
Who are the judges for the Ransom lookalike contest?
Me. It's one of the honors given to the door guard every year. But before you ask, I will not accept bribes.
How late is ThimbleCon open?
We're open all night. Stop by anytime.
I'm off to check out ThimbleCon. It's a copy of the check that Chuck wrote to his attorney, Brant Bailiwick. There's a note at the bottom. Paid in full. all things pertaining to the last will and testament of Chuck Edmund, including reading the will. I have a canceled check for you. It clearly says that you were paid by Uncle Chuck to read the will.
That it does. My apologies. I'll go to the mansion right away. I see we are all here now. Excellent. Before we can proceed with the reading of the will, Chuck Edmund has 3 stipulations. 1. Thimbleberry pie must be served to all present. 2. The reading of the will must take place in Chuck's opulent tomb. 3. Crack the encryption on this will.
Let me see that. Oh, it's all ones and zeros. Dolores, you figure it out.
It is all ones and zeros. Clearly, it's in binary. Uncle Chuck was being clever. Maybe too clever. This isn't working. I'm going to need a pretty powerful programming language to decrypt this will. My Commodore 64 is now supercharged with Graphics Basic. It's working. Whoever created Graphics Basic has a brilliant career ahead of them. I'm sure I converted the binary properly. Now it's all in hex. It must be encoded. I need to find the key to decode it. Maybe if I could remember Uncle Chuck's lucky number. He used it to win the lottery a few years back. I'll need more than a chart to decode this, like maybe a powerful Commodore 64. Let's see. I decoded it from binary and got a bunch of hex numbers. Knowing Uncle Chuck, he would have encrypted the will using the unbreakable exclusive OR and using his lucky number as the key. Okay, here goes. Yes, getting something. No, this is totally wrong. I better figure out Uncle Chuck's lucky number before I try again. I think he used it to win the local lottery a few years back. Got his picture in the paper and everything. Oh well.
Yes, Dolores? Do you have a question about your uncle's stipulations?
Why Thimbleberry pie?
You know how much your Uncle Chuck loved Thimbleberry pie. He just wanted to create a celebratory atmosphere.
I had a feeling the tomb has been opened.
Yes, it has been opened. My tomb alarm went off recently.
Well, I didn't open it.
No need to be modest, Dolores.
Bye. I have some work to do.
See you later, Dolores. I'll be right here.
Have you got everything ready for the reading of the will? I want to get my money and leave this cesspool of a town.
Do you happen to remember Uncle Chuck's favorite number?
How can you not know Uncle Chuck's favorite number? It made him an extra $1 million. None of which you'll see, my sweet little sister. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you don't remember what happened.
Do you happen to remember Uncle Chuck's favorite number?
How can you not know Uncle Chuck's favorite number? It made him an extra $1 million. None of which you'll see, my sweet little sister. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you don't remember what happened.
I think we're done here.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
It's dark, but I can see there's nothing in there.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our...
It's a small wooden animal figurine.
Is this an obscene phone call? Excuse me, I'm watching you. You can't just take my things, it's a bank. I wish I could get them to stop calling.
I'm a federal agent, and I need a paperweight.
I don't care who you are, you can't have it. How can I help, madame?
You know much about Chuck Edmund?
He was a much-loved community figure and our bank's most loyal customer. Mr. Edmund will be sorely missed.
He can't hear you 6 feet under, so don't kiss his ass for my benefit.
Have some respect for the dead, please, madame.
Why is the factory locked up so tight?
In its current state, the factory is not safe to enter. Fire damage rendered the building unstable, and I'm sure the Edmonds don't want any frivolous lawsuits. But aside from that, it is my understanding the factory still contains some valuable Pilotronics equipment. That's why we are holding the key until Mr. Edmund's final wishes are made clear at his will reading.
I see. What's your role here?
I'm Mr. El Palo, the manager of Safely First Savings. I take care of all the day-to-day operations of the bank. May I ask why the feds are interested in my work all of a sudden?
You may not. How did you know I'm a Fed?
You mean aside from the terrible suit? This is a small town where everybody knows everybody else and their business. When a couple of strangers start snooping around, word travels fast.
Looks like we got ourselves a regular Sherlock. My badge could make your life difficult.
Excuse me, ma'am, are you threatening me?
I'm just saying if you aren't willing to cooperate with my investigations. Let's say by withholding key information, I might have grounds to call in my buddies and investigate your records. And I'm sure they'll find something juicy.
Madame, I don't like what you're implying, and I welcome you to call in your goons. I'm clean as a whistle, and you won't get around me with your scare tactics.
Damn it. Did you hear about the murder?
Of course. It's not every day a body shows up in Thimbleweed Park.
Seems like the least of this town's problems. Bet you feel safer now Willie is locked up.
I'm not sure that I do. Whatever his personal problems, Willie doesn't seem like a murderer to me.
That's what everyone who knows them says about a killer.
Maybe so, but I just don't think he did it.
Willie did it. That stupid arrestron proved it.
Say what you want, but it doesn't change the fact there is likely an innocent watch repairman sitting in a cell right now.
Goodbye, Mr. El Palo.
If you ever need savings or loan advice, feel free to drop by.
I need to get into the factory to get my prototype doll back. Ah, Fred.
Hello, Safely First Save.
I will wait until he's done.
Are you coming on to me? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call. What are you doing here, Mr. Clown?
This is a stick-up. Give me all your money and unmarked bills.
And you'll threaten us with what? A water pistol? Your balloon?
Jeez, Ted, the only stick-up around here is the one up your...
Mr. Clown, your jokes weren't funny on The Tonight Show, and they certainly aren't funny in my bank.
I want to apply for a business loan.
If this is about those awful clown dolls, Mr. Clown, then we've already been through this. The answer is no.
I got other ideas, face. Ransom the Clown Trapper Keepers. When it opens, it can curse the kid out. Something like, do your homework, you little... We'll make so much money that Lisa Frank and her LSD animals won't know what hit them.
Still a no.
Well, you then. Why do you hate my doll idea?
I don't think it's your worst idea, but I think you are overestimating your celebrity, Mr. Clown. You have no collateral, and your credit rating is shot to hell since you filed for bankruptcy. In short, you're too high risk for a business loan.
Oh, well, your mom is a high risk, you son of a... How can I improve my credit? There's gotta be some palm I can grease or some ass I can kiss. Seriously, who do I have to get a loan around here?
We're way beyond that, Mr. Clown. The only way you will get those dolls made is if you find yourself a wealthy investor.
Goodbye, Mr. Face.
Don't rush back.
It's the key card for my room. This keycard doesn't open this particular room.
A lot of people are buried here, but not me. A lot of people are buried here, but not me. The elevator isn't on this floor.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is anyone there? Ooh. Is that you again? Well, it sounds like you, but I'm not sure.
Whoa.
I'm almost certain you're the same obscene caller as before.
Moan.
It is you. That's right. Keep it your moaning. I'll get you. Keep talking. I've almost traced you.
Scary ghost noise.
I've got better things to do than to listen to a moaner. Moan, huh? That's right. Keep it up. Keep talking. I've almost traced you. Why do you think you can waste my time like this?